JordanTower with JT News. Stop what you're doing. Go check out Mila B's new video on all our socials below.
It's all about the quota when they pinning them charges. I'm a big chick, but it been some nights in the weekend was starving. It's a dog-eat-dog world. This shit's ridiculous. Got it twisted. I'm vicious.
Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. All right, so we're talking about Jim Jones really started this. This list came out. Conway was on it. Jim Jones said he could take anybody in the list. Okay. The list was like rappers that did the most in 2010. 2021. Well, you know, now Conway is saying, I hope guys been writing. Then Jim Jones was like, yo, who writes? You better be writing, bro. You know Jim Jones is writing. Jim Jones is definitely writing. You can tell by the way his rap style is way better now, okay? Now, this could be bad for Jim Jones. Jim Jones is getting a lot of credit now as being one of the best rappers at a Dipset at the moment. And, you know, he's getting a lot of credit for stepping his bars up. But it could be quickly squashed if he goes toe-to-toe with someone like Conway, who is a little more lyrically inclined than he is. Then you'll just remember that Conway is much better than Jim Jones. They are on songs together. I'm sure they're talking behind the scenes and keeping this going because they're like, yo, man, it's good promo. You know how people are. It's not real. Then we got Pooh Shiesty. This isn't a surprise. So he got bond for the letting a weapon off in KOD. But there's another case from, I think, December that he had to go see a judge on because he had a pending warrant on that, right? So the King of Diamonds Miami thing was, you know, 10 grand bond, right? But October of 2020, he was arrested for his involvement in a double shooting, allegedly. You don't know if he's, you know, he was around. So they say they've occurred over a shoe deal gone awry. Oh, it's that same thing. Oh, see, I was wondering what happened to that. He pleaded not guilty to, you know, the charges of battery, weapon, all that stuff. And then he got a bond. But now they're revoking that bond. That's what they're doing. Okay, so they're revoking it. He has to stay in jail now because they're like, wait a minute. Okay, you were in jail for this. We gave you a bond. Then you get in more trouble. It's like, dude, any judge would be like, yo, man, we already gave you a chance. Like, you couldn't stay out of trouble until we settled this first thing. You got in trouble again, and you let a weapon off in a concert. Basically, well, not a concert. It was, you know, club. And I don't even know, like, was he on? Is KOD doing like rapper performances? I don't know what's going on. It's usually a gentleman's club. But anyways, Revoked. They're going to probably appeal it, but I don't know, man. I don't know. The new judge won't release Pooh Shiesty. He's got 2 open felony cases in Miami. I mean, dude, he is young, but it's like, dude, Gucci Mane got to sit you down and let you know, like, dude, you're tripping. You're throwing it all away. This is what Gucci Mane threw his years of his life away, going in and out of jail. In and out for like years. Gucci Mane's a legend, but I'm just saying, you know. Then Quavo and Kendrick Perkins face off on ESPN First Take, and they both make their points. It's nothing crazy, you know. He said, I was just stating facts. You shouldn't be talking about somebody if you're not playing, da-da-da-da. And then he went back at Quavo. It was so light. So light. It's nothing. Anyways, that's all that's really going on that's interesting at the moment. You got, let's see, NBA fines Heat president Pat Riley for tampering comments regarding LeBron. K. Michelle, we already talked about that last night. YFN Lucci says he's still in jail and maintains innocence. And message to fans. Okay. I mean, we're not even gonna. We'll talk about that next video. I appreciate you guys. Oh wait, teen cousins face murder charge in 70. These kids. Oh, this is a crazy one. We'll just talk about this. We won't title it in the video. Man released on $10,000 bond after shows him popping a 6-year-old boy. An Asian man, right? And a 6-year-old boy was retrieving his bike from this man's yard, and this man popped the kid. You gotta be kidding me. A child. And they gave him bond. You gotta be kidding me. And the kid wasn't even taking something. It was a kid's bike. A 6-year-old can't take a grown man's bike. He can only ride a tricycle at that point. And then we have all this thing out. Stop this, stop that. How about stop attacking a young boy that's 6 years old, trying to get his bike out of your yard? Like, the yards are right next to each other. This is why you can't build houses on top of each other. You get some lunatics that feel like they're protecting something, like from a child. I've seen this in even my neighborhood. There were these kids, and they were going around like collecting rocks and stuff. They didn't live in the neighborhood, but it's kids. They're exploring. I mean, remember when you were a kid? You're under 12. You're exploring. You're doing nothing. They called the cops on these kids because they were collecting rocks. They were like, "Oh, you was touching my rocks." I said, "Are you kidding me right now? These are children." First, I walked over and I said, "Hey, what's going on over here?" Because it was like tons of police in front of like my neighborhood area, right in front of my house. And I was like, "Hey, what's going on here?" And they were like, "Oh, these kids." I said, "Are you joking right now? They're kids. They're taking rocks. Unless they took your whole grill or something. I mean, come on now. People are crazy, man. I'm telling you." And it's a mixed neighborhood. I live in a mixed neighborhood, so it's not like it's just a weird person thinking they're above everybody else. It's mixed, It's like you got everybody from every race here, It's a melting pot. So it wasn't anything racially driven. It was really just some people just picking on some kids, like they're exploring. Jeez. Kids will be kids. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I appreciate you guys, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Stay safe out there. Stop what you're doing. Go check out Mila B's new video on our socials below.
It's all about the quota when they pinning them charges. I'm a big chick, but it been some nights in the weekend was starving. It's a dog-eat-dog world. This shit's ridiculous. Got it twisted. I'm vicious.